Hey YouTube, it's Lip Balm Queen here. Just want to get on here today and I want to do my palette of the week video. This week is the 26th week, I think, of me doing this. I am super excited for this because this is going to be a week where I go back into my palettes that I've already done. And I was going to do the Too Faced Chocolate Bar one again because I love this palette so much that I wanted to give it another shot and just, you know, bring it back again because I love it so much, guys. This is such an awesome palette. This is one you could use every day and do amazing looks with, but it's one of them things I don't pick it up enough, and I want to because it's such a good palette. I did an eye look with it today, and I don't know if you can still see it, but it's just pretty basic, but it's really pretty, and I'm just super excited to do this. I love this palette so much. So this is what it looks like on the outside, just like a chocolate bar. And then all these shadows are made with 100% cocoa powder. So they smell amazing, and this is just a beautiful palette. You have some amazing colors in here, and I'll name a few of them. I'll try to name them for you real quick because I have a little clear thing that has all the names so I can keep up with it. You have Gilded Ganache, Salted Caramel, Hazelnut, White Chocolate, Marzipan, Creme Brulee, Semi-Sweet, Hot Chocolate, Milk Chocolate, Strawberry Bonbon, Cherry Cordial, Black Forest Truffle, Candied Violet, Champagne Truffle, Amaretto, and Triple Fudge. So those all smell amazing and they sound amazing, and I cannot wait to like do some swatches again. I know I have already done this video where I've done the whole palette of the week and done all that, but I just want to swatch just a few for you guys because this is just an amazing palette. So I'm going to swatch just a few so you can get an idea. These are so beautiful. Look how beautiful those colors are. They're so pigmented. This is even without primer. And they all smell like chocolate. They just smell amazing. I just love this palette so much. This is definitely one that if you were going to go on a trip and you could only take one palette, this is definitely one that you'd want to take because you could do so many different eye looks with it. Let's do some more colors on here. These are three of my favorites too. I really love that violet shade right here on the end that's glittery. I really love that. And then that Bonbon color, the strawberry one that's right up here in the front. It's a real light shade, but it's definitely a beautiful shade, and you can build it up if you use a primer, and you can build it up as you're applying it. It's just a beautiful shade. So let's do just a few more. I'm not going to go ahead and swatch all of them because I've already done this before for you guys, but I do want to show you some really beautiful ones because this palette's just full of some beautiful shades, and I'm just a real big fan of it. Look how gorgeous that is, guys. You cannot beat these colors. This whole palette was just a win-win. I've been wanting to get the Bonbon palette really bad. I don't know if it's just because it's beautiful hearts and that's just something I'm drawn to, or if I'm really wanting for the shades. But I figured what I'd do instead of going on that spending spree and going and paying for a palette, which I hardly ever do that. That's very rare for me. But I've been trying to do decluttering in my eyeshadow palettes, and I did that this week, and I did post a video, I think it was earlier today, on the eyeshadow declutter. And there's just something about when you declutter things from your collection. It's hard to do. I'm not going to say it's the easiest thing to do. It is hard because, like me, I get bonded with like my makeup products for some reason. I do not understand why I do, but I do. And it's really hard to let them go sometimes, but when you know you don't reach for that product as often as you should, and it just sits there and it collects dust, and it just sits there and collects dust. I just had so many palettes, even doing palette of the week, I still wasn't getting through them. And I was like, you know what? There's some palettes that I've already even done that I know I'm not going to reach for again. So I was like, it's time to do a declutter. So I ended up doing a declutter, and I feel better about it. I ended up getting rid of an all because I gave a few to some friends, and then I have someone else that I'm giving the other palettes to. But in all, I ended up getting rid of, I think it was like 27 palettes in all, which is insane. But it was something that I needed to do because there was no way that I was going to use all those palettes. It's like I look at my makeup collection sometimes and I'm like, there's no way I would possibly use all this up before I even died, okay? So, because there's so much makeup. So if you feel the same way, please comment down below. Let me know I'm not alone in this, and let me know what your thoughts are on like how you deal with your collection. Like, do you do a declutter once in a while, or do you just keep hoarding it like I do? Or I mean, do you just let me know? I'm curious to see what everybody does. And another thing about this palette, I'm not trying to get off track here. In this palette, it also came with this really beautiful like glamour guide that had 3 different looks you could do. You got the milk chocolate, you have the semi-sweet, and then you have the hot chocolate. And you can do these looks, and they actually show you step by step how to do them and what colors to use. And I thought that was just really cool. This is one of the things when I did my palette of the week video with this palette being featured, I made sure I said that because not a lot of people that have this palette still have this, but I do, and I really do love this guide. Like, I want to try to do actually these eye looks out of this thing. So maybe this week, I know I have a crazy week coming up. I have exams and finals all this week. It's my last, it's like, it's the end of the semester for me at school, so I'm going to see if I can get on here and do like a tutorial or something, like an eye look. And if I don't, I'm not making promises because I do have a really busy week ahead of me. But if I do get a chance to, I'll try to post a video, or even on Instagram post a picture of like the eye look, and I'll probably put this beside me so I can show y'all that I've done the eye look. Whatever I get time for, because I know this week's going to be crazy for me. So I just want to get on here and I wanted to share this palette that I'm going to use this week. And let me know down below if you've decided to do palette of the week. Let me know what palette you're going to do this week, or if you have a video you've made, tag me in it, like down below, like leave the link to the video so I can see it, because I would love to watch and see what palette that you chose this week. So also follow me on Instagram under LipBalmQueen28, and I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks.